Hi, just a quick one. It's fair use. It's for educational purposes. Although, like I said, that only applies to the person. I'm not a person. And I'm not a fucking actor either. Because apparently that's what YouTube class people out in here as actors. I'm not an actor. I'm not an actor. Emotive language. Feature of language of persuasion. Appeals to emotions rather than logic. Popular feature of the language of persuasion. Persuades the reader or listener to respond emotionally. And we all know it's not good to base decisions on emotion. Reader or listener is not encouraged to stop and think. Consideration of the facts is not encouraged. Watch out for words which seem factual and accurate but which contain a bias. If you were against animal testing, for example, you could say animals are tortured and murdered. Emotive words, rather than being the subject of experiments and euthanized afterwards. See, the words tortured and murdered are more emotive, bring out more emotion in people than the words experiments and euthanized. Media. A celebrity could be described as skinny, gaunt, emaciated, or dangerously underweight. The same celebrity could also be described as slim, slender, or trim. The difference is emotive language. Let's just zoom in here a little bit. Emotive language. What's the difference between terrorist or freedom fighter? Pro-life or pro-choice? Genetically modified food or Frankenstein food? Free speech or hate speech? Peasants slaughtered or peasants killed? Prices plummet, prices fall. Compare. Animal testing is the use of non-human animals in scientific experimentation. Most animals are euthanized after being used in an experiment. Animal experimentation involves the incarceration of animals, which itself causes intense psychological distress, who are then poisoned, mutilated, given diseases, and killed. Obviously, the bottom one is more emotive, use more emotive language. Two men in their early 20s were convicted of assault on an elderly man in Dublin city centre. Or thugs get jail time for sickening attack on grandfather. Which one's more emotive? The bottom one. Because it's using the word sickening, attack, and grandfather. Over to you. Watch out for emotive language in your comprehensions. Examine adjectives and adverbs. Are they factual and unbiased, or are they emotive? Use emotive language if the task demands. For example, if you are asked to write a protest speech, then you should definitely use emotive language. There's that one about emotive language. I'm doing another one in a minute about emotive language as well. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.